Okay,
man.
that's going. Hold on, let me get
Go
Facebook
ahead.
going.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If I can get Facebook going.
We Heyman. Dun, dun, dun. That's what he said. We Heyman. Heemin. We Heyman. Dun, dun, dun. Lean on a nigga like Pac did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We live already, Pop? Boy, I was about to.
Hold on a minute.
You hear that? That's one of them technologies right here. This work there. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back one time.
Spit on many mics, had sex with dykes with heck of tight coochie, soft and often, getting priced to Boston. I'm a Boston, forever coughing, off the granddaddy perp and a dolphin. I will put a nigga in a coffin and make a bitch pay a nigga more often. Dre got hits like he golfing.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to get
We Heyman. Hey.
Email on them boys.
Don't stop us, YouTube, man. We was just out here trying to do our thing. We Heyman. Lean like Bobby. Hey, man. I'm ready to talk some shit to Facebook anyway. I'm ready.
Live on YouTube. I'm trying to get Facebook up. So go ahead and just carry on. Shout
out to the Durka Durka podcast. I'm gonna go ahead and get that countdown in. I'm gonna get that 10. I said I'm gonna get that 10.
A 9.
And a 8.
7.
And a 6.
5.
And a 4.
3.
I'm trying
2.
to get Facebook up.
We Heyman.
There you go.
And 1.
Shoot. Boy, look at the quality.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
We had an emergency. We had an emergency meeting with the camera. We said you got to come out of retirement.
Boy, we're gonna call this one retro.
Retro fitted, man. You know what I'm saying? Retro fitted. And I just want to say that shit to the haters before we even.
Yeah, because you're going to have a lot of them on this one.
Before y'all even say anything, we know.
Shit.
We know. Now, I'm just going to tell you one thing, too. One thing.
They say you're supposed to get better. God, it's supposed to get better. Like,
we ain't getting better. What you mean?
It's like, nigga, this episode is like, boy, them niggas done went back in time.
We try to show y'all that, hey, sometimes it is okay to reverse.
Ooh-wee.
It's a backup.
Oh, man. Why
Yes, it is. A backup.
It's a backup.
God damn.
My stuff ain't coming up over here.
Backup,
Bro.
Okay, there we go.
I'm about to go ahead and buy a camera.
Man.
It's a backup.
Buy a
I
camera.
don't see it yet. I'm trying to let it load, man. Something's going.
Fuck waiting for the
something's
community.
going down. Oh, that's the old. Okay.
You said what now?
That's old. Got to come on back over here.
Oh, man.
All right, man.
Welcome to the Durka Durka podcast show, everybody.
Yeah, man. Oh, we gonna get that clap.
We got Pops. We got shit. We got
Hey, man.
in the building. And we, you know what I'm saying? It's another fine subject.
That's for the haters that's
for
about
the
to
haters.
talk shit about the video. I'm gonna turn this down too so we can go ahead. That better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay.
I'm wondering, you think we need to turn that off too?
What's that? The fan? Hey man,
Can you hear it?
I wish I knew that white girl's name off of Hustle
Hey,
and
you
Flow.
can't say that.
Why I can't say that?
You can't. I wish I knew that white girl's name. Come on, bro.
I wish I did.
Yeah.
I wish I did knew that girl's name off of Hustle and Flow.
What about her?
Because I be wanting to use that on the show so I could be like, hey, kill that fan.
Oh, off the movie. Yeah, I got you.
You heard me?
Yeah. But before we start this show off, we're gonna start like we start every show. We're gonna dedicate this episode like we dedicate every episode to the father. So we're gonna RIP to the Kiki. You hear me? RIP to the Tomcat. RIP to the Marky D. Damn show, man.
You know what I'm saying? Can't never forget about y'all.
Can't forget that. So
Did they get any bound?
what? The video quality? Okay.
Is you over there? What
I'm about to say you gonna pull your phone back out. It's a wrap.
You gonna give us one of the men show switcheroos?
Yeah. This shit is pixelated.
Yeah, but welcome back to the Durka Durka podcast, y'all.
Yeah, man.
You know, I don't know why this video keep on coming up. Like I can't stay live on her for some reason.
What, on Facebook?
Yeah.
That just mean you gotta go to the YouTube.
So I can.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Go to that YouTube Durka Durka page, man. Hit
I'm
that.
looking at YouTube.
Hit that like.
Well, I'm saying.
Leave a comment. Most definitely hit the subscribe button. That just means you gotta go to the YouTube page. That's all that means.
You're gonna have to
So
read the
everything.
comments then, because it won't stay up on mine for some reason.
Yeah, you got to read the comments, Pop.
Okay, if I see it.
If you see it. What's the topic today, bro?
The topic for today is ghosting.
Ghosting. What you mean by that?
And what I mean by that is just, you know, a lot of us out here is victims. And what's the opposite of victims? Help me out.
What you mean the opposite of victims? I mean you the motherfucker doing the crime.
What's the one word for it though? What is the name of it? I'm not there yet. I told you I'm on my D today. So, but yeah.
Criminal?
I always say they criminals.
Shit.
I would just
you
say
a victim, then somebody else got to be doing the crime.
Well, I say the victim and the doer.
And the criminal. You got a victim, you got a crime, you got a criminal.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
You got the victim and you got the doer.
And the criminal.
So whenever you ghosting somebody, you got the victim and the doer. The doer is the one that's
and the criminal.
the doer is the one that's actually doing the ghosting, that's moving around.
What? What's wrong?
Huh?
It stopped.
That's what I keep on saying.
Oh,
My Facebook is tripping.
God damn, boy.
My
We just
Facebook
all over the place
tripping,
today.
My Facebook tripping.
Boy.
What the fuck, dude?
See, look. My shit went over to another video. That's why I keep saying.
Oh, no, dog. Nah.
It won't stay live on Facebook for some reason.
Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on.
It say Lakeisha Blaze.
Hey, I showed up early.
Video ghost. I was on time. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say. Big go. Man, I tell you.
I stopped it.
I told y'all, man, 7 o'clock. Told y'all, let's phone charge.
13 o'clock.
I'm
You know.
trying to get it back up. Give me a minute.
Yeah, I don't even see where.
I don't know why it did that.
All I see on the live too is it says, "Can you come back?" I don't even see.
Yeah, it stopped.
I don't even see ghost.
Okay, I'm gonna start it back up. Hold on a minute. I'm
Let's
creating
go.
an event. Hold on a minute.
Appreciate you, Lakeisha. Commenting on the
Hey,
Facebook.
yeah. Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Simone and say,
Shoot said, what up, brothers?
"What's happening, my brother?"
Mamma mia.
Thank you for coming over to the YouTube, man. We need them watch hours, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to get everybody to go over there to YouTube. Please go over to YouTube. I'm gonna try to lighten my voice up for y'all for today.
Yeah, man, yeah, get out your sex.
Hey, man. Hey,
Get out
man.
your sex. Get out your sex,
Y'all go over to
man.
YouTube,
Get out your sex.
Make sure y'all go over to YouTube.
It's back live on Facebook.
We need them YouTubes, man.
All right, man. So we're ready to
Need them YouTubes.
turn it up.
Okay, it's back live on Facebook.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Shout out to Shoe Shine saying what up, brothers.
Shout out to the junior.
Yeah, we got a little technical difficulties. We back up. Yeah, what were we? What were we?
What?
Yeah, all of that.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell if we live right there yet.
If you live what? You live back on Facebook?
Yeah. But I get we here on YouTube though. Sorry for y'all, man.
All right, yeah, live back on YouTube.
Like we ain't here for y'all too, man. But yeah, that ghosting, man. What I'm saying, man, you the doer, you the one that's doing the ghosting, and you the one that's in your mind or in your actions. Whenever you take somebody on a date or find after all this time y'all see each other after talking to each other, but you don't it ain't up to your standards at the time or whatever you might have been going through in your mind. That's the doer part of them doing that and then them walking away and not even saying nothing after the fact. You know what I'm saying? No reach out. I mean, if you're a nice guy like me, I'll reach out. But I be saying that, and I hate to call it what it is, man, but a lot of people be cowards, man. They don't be wanting to speak up. You know what I'm saying? And ask why you doing something, or why you ain't calling me, or why you ain't. It went so far away from it. You get what I'm saying?
Man, I just had this talk this morning. It's so wild. About me ghosting motherfuckers, and me and my woman totally agreed. Like we just ghost a motherfucker. I you know, I'm sorry, man.
Hey, man.
But I don't feel like I owe no explanation whatsoever to a motherfucker
that I don't
get
know.
ghosted like that. That I don't know like that. I don't have to explain nothing to you. You just stepped over the boundaries. You violated somewhere in the long run, and you've been exposed, and that's it.
But what I was thinking about too is why I had to put it in as, can you come back from it though?
Fuck no. After you've been exposed, after you've already been exposed, I see your hand, and I don't like you no more.
Well, I'm saying I heard you on that side. You talking about the other person, right? That done showed their hand.
Mundo, amigo.
So okay, what about if you the doer, and you the one that
ghosted the
that
motherfucker?
did the ghosting? But it wasn't.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about me being the ghoster.
No,
I ghost the motherfucker quick. If you come with some fuck shit, yeah, you gonna get ghosted.
But that's what I'm saying. Even if it wasn't no fuck shit, it wasn't nothing. It was just somebody that wouldn't speak up and say, well, why wouldn't you want to go on a second date with me, or why wouldn't you want to have sex with me twice, or why wouldn't you want to? You get what I'm saying? Like, people don't want to speak up past that.
I was gonna ask you that. Did you, like, whenever you was talking about ghosting the first time, like, did you already have sex with them, or?
It's several of them, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a bunch of motherfuckers that probably ghost somebody after they already had sex. You didn't got what you wanted. Now it's like, oh
shit.
You know, something. What happened?
Oh, that shit just came down. I think it's all right though. You can still hear her.
I can't hear her in my left ear.
Hey, I'm sorry. Can you ask Facebook people, can they see anything? I don't see anything.
Facebook, could y'all please let us know if y'all can see us live, man?
Yeah, Facebook comment, YouTube comment. I see Clarence Campbell said something.
I see Keisha came in.
Clarence Campbell said, "What up, brothers? What's up, brother?"
Yeah. YouTube is
going down.
YouTube is definitely gonna work, but I don't think Facebook, just because I think it's just on this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? What happened? Oh yeah, I'm all.
Yeah.
I can't even see it no more.
It's on the delay, my brother.
It sure is delay, like, well. It sure is. All right, man. Hey.
And it says it's live.
This man,
fucking shows today, boy. Good God.
I'm gonna try to start it up again.
This is gonna be one of them
Lord have mercy.
shows. I'm gonna close this out too. Just so it don't.
I ended that.
Shoe said still good on YouTube.
Still
It's
good on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's good. I stopped it in the sign. Go back to Facebook. Lee Mitchell.
Having some technical difficulties, y'all, but just
I
one
don't
of
know
them
why
Sundays,
Facebook
man.
ain't trying to cooperate.
We just in here
today.
vibing, man. Y'all fuck with us, man.
We be trying to do, Big O always here for that.
Big O out here, always here for the crazy
They
shit.
been here since before, and that's what I was gonna say to everybody too. Like, man,
Software.
Go
Y'all
hit that
wanna-
dirty D85, man.
y'all want a different vibe, man. Y'all
Yeah.
want to come to the show, man, beforehand, or y'all think we late, but we're really on time, and the music is playing on the other side, and it's a whole vibe, and it's a different community. Excuse me. That's why I say always. Shout out to the Big O family, man, because they always there rocking with us.
And
man.
they also get everything right between the sheets, and between the scenes.
Y'all seeing a raw ass, live ass show, like, well, we still, 7,500 shows in.
7,500 shows, yeah.
I don't know how many it is, but we got close to 100. We like,
I mean, shit. No, you still got ways to go, nigga. Said 50 shows.
50.
So you rebooting it back on Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook.
All right. Let me know whenever you go back on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Boy, I sure wish we could play the music like that, because it'll be the whole shit.
What?
We can play some music, even y'all's.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I said I needed it in my playlist.
now you can put it just in your regular playlist. Okay, I got you.
Go live.
Then I could just play it.
Live video starting. You're now
I'm thinking about
live.
starting to hook. I'm gonna hook the board up to this and start working through that too.
Refreshing.
Why does it keep kicking us?
I don't know. It's not connecting. It's all, I guess, confused.
Yeah,
Damn.
It's trying to figure out.
So
what
we're
is
running
going
into double problems today, y'all. We got camera problems. We got network problems.
Yeah. It's,
Man.
I
Not
guess-
knowing what the fuck's going on right now, man. Just one of them Sundays.
One of them Sundays.
But anyway, continuing on.
Yeah.
You said we live back again, right?
Supposedly. I don't see it.
All right, so we live back again, man. But like
I
you were
just
saying,
see, it's not bringing it up. I just keep seeing the old video.
fuck.
But on here it says that Daryl is live on Facebook.
Well, Shoe said it's good on YouTube, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's showing on YouTube.
Yeah, we good on YouTube. That's why I said we had to go ahead and just run for YouTube, man, because
yeah,
man,
shit, man, yeah,
we had to take it back old school anyway. That's where we were supposed to be at anyway. So,
yeah.
but yeah, man, like I was saying though, man, I'm you said you wanted to ask anyway because you was already having a discussion about it because you know where I might stand on it too. Well, I'm gonna be devil's advocate or any side of it. I just want to know just for knowledge. That's why I'm gonna ask even on any response anyway. So that's why I was asking and bringing it to you. So I'm trying to figure out what is or how can a person come back from it.
They can't.
They have so there's no second chances.
If you see somebody
we
that's
speaking from
exposed,
Scorpio.
and that's exactly why I say what I say and I stand on it. You hear me? And that's why I say what I say and I stand on it. If you expose a motherfucker and then you accept them back into your life, you fake.
Man,
Straight up.
hey man,
You fake. You seen what it was. Motherfucker showed you their true colors and you said, you fake. Yeah, I said it. You fake as fuck.
I don't know how to.
Now once I look at you sideways, I always look at you sideways. Don't give me no reason to look at you sideways.
I heard that.
Shit, straight up. Straight up. Family, I don't give a fuck. Friends, I don't give a fuck.
But that wall is so damn tough for you. That's what I'm saying, man.
You gotta be like that, man, because it's cut though like that. That's what I tell my babies all the time. I'm like, hey, man, when somebody show you they true colors, believe them.
Yeah.
That's an old school saying for your ass. When somebody show you their true colors, believe them.
So you don't believe in people
No.
out here
No. No, once they stab your ass in the back, that's a wrap. That's it.
Getting what they feel like they can get out of a person, after they figured it out.
Nope. Because that's what happens whenever that's what happens when you accept them back in, and then it happens to you again, and you're like, damn, you have to hold the ball again. And it's like, damn, bro, you done already been showed they hand. You already see what kind of person they is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now it's on you again. It's a fool me once type shit. I'm not a fool me once type person. You do that shit and you play with me one time, I remember that shit forever. You fuck.
Well, that's why I was speaking on. That's why I said that's.
I told you. I done said that before on different podcast shows.
Yeah.
And somebody can quote me on this. I don't give a fuck. But go back and look at the different podcast shows that we done done. And I didn't said it before. If a motherfucker waved to me, if I waved to them, and I didn't seen them the first time, and they don't wave to me, I remember that.
I do too.
And I don't fuck with you no more.
So is we in the category of people holding grudges then?
Yes.
My brother
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
He answered that
I don't give a fuck.
bro.
Yeah, you fucked me over one time, it's a wrap.
He said that's in the database.
It's in the database, and I can't get over it.
And we ain't calling.
And I'm gonna go home. And I'm gonna go home and have a conversation with myself. Call me crazy if you want to. I don't give a fuck.
I think a lot of people should have
I'm
a conversation
gonna
with
go home and have
themselves.
a conversation with myself. I'm be like, man, little fake motherfucker. And it's gonna eat me alive if I was to accept you back into my life after I know that you've been fake to me. I don't fuck with you no more.
But man, you don't think that people after all some years they gonna come back?
I don't care if you come back or not. That's the whole point.
I mean, let's think about it in business part then. You don't think if we was doing business, a person wouldn't be able to come back and do business with you after they done that they might not been educated on doing some business, but they ain't really do no malice shit to you. Then 10 years down the line, you see they got a business or two or so going, and they come holler at you, and they just want to be on some business to business type shit, and they like, okay, I wasn't handling business then. Now
it really depends on what it was.
I want to rectify the situation between us, and I want to do business with
like
you.
if it was that Scooter shit, then you know what I'm saying. Then yeah, you know what I'm saying. And shout out to Scooter, by the way.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I was about to.
Nah, don't. We all the way 100 on here. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, Scooter can holler at us. You know what I'm saying. We're gonna holler at you anyway.
Yeah, we still waiting on that.
We still waiting on that, baby.
Like I said, man.
Yeah,
we weren't ready, man.
We some real niggas in this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Very real.
So I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say real niggas, goddamn, because I don't like that goddamn terminology.
Real brothers.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, ain't no real brothers, goddamn it. We some real motherfucking entities in this bitch. However you want to put it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna address it as it is. We're gonna holler at you here soon, bruh.
Oh yeah. It's coming. But, give us a good sec, man.
I mean, if you're gonna say that, we're gonna say Nagas, if anything. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put the king attribute on it. But yeah, real shit, man. I just felt like once you just expose your hand, man, and ain't no reason to continue on with you. Especially in business. Especially if like somebody was to like short term you out of some money. Or you know what I'm saying, something like that, you can't fuck with them no more. I mean, you're gonna take that double jeopardy of losing more money. Yeah, you can't fuck with them no more. That's just how it is.
So this throws out the window the forgiveness.
It's even more cutthroat, as I should say, on business terms. When put it like that.
Well, I'm about to say this throws out the window the forgiveness stuff that's being preached to go ahead.
Because it really ain't no forgiveness. There's a lot of people that say that they forgive somebody, but they hold it on and there. I'm just brave enough to say I don't fuck with you at all. Like, once you show me your hand, I don't fuck with you. It's hard to get back in there. I remember that shit to the day I die, and I be a goddamn life. I say, yeah, by God, big God.
But some people do want to sweep it under the rug and go on about their business.
I'm better off just fighting you.
And just that's gonna let it go.
And let it go, because we done got it out of our system now. You know what I'm saying? Rather than let it be on some fake shit.
You heard it. That's old school though, man. I mean,
it's been plenty of people that I didn't fought, and now me and them see eye to eye. Goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? And they more in a classification of being real than anybody that I know that's being fucking fake in my face.
Yeah,
fuck that. Like, they being fake. Oh, you a fuck nigga to me, man.
Yeah.
You a fuck nigga, man.
Yeah,
You just, oh my God. You know what I mean?
Man,
Yeah, I mean, man, that's just the worst of the worst. Like you just
but I'm saying
vibing in my face and shit, and you
I'm
know you don't
saying
like me.
growing up in that house,
Oh man,
or growing up in that era where you know you really had to forgive a lot of people for the things they were doing and give them another chance because you didn't. That was their younger self. That wasn't their mature self.
you can forgive them, but you can also love people from across the street.
But I'm saying like give them another chance to go ahead and prove themselves, not to you, but to themselves too. If that's how they coming.
It's the severity of what they done, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because there's some shit you just
I think
can't.
that's what I was getting to.
It's the severity of what they done, to be honest with you. It's some shit. Now let's get to the bread and butter of some shit.
That's what I want to do.
You it's really on how severe it was of what they done. Some shit you just can't come back from. I'm sorry. It ain't no coming back.
I know that. And that's that cutthroat shit I'm talking about.
But I'm just being 100 with you, though. I'm just being 100 with you. You just can't come back from that shit. I'm sorry about it, but it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You done. Like what was that? What's that Wakanda Forever movie?
Yeah.
Where old dude killed my mama.
That's your ass, Mr. Poker.
You got to go. I don't give a fuck. We got a 100-year war forever.
Yeah, man. I'm about to be.
Yeah,
you can come back.
you didn't kill my
killing
mom.
you every time.
Like, yeah, I got to. I don't care what the circumstances was. I got
you
to
was
off you.
immortal. I'm coming back to kill you every time.
Yeah, you got to go. So I mean, it just depends on what it was. It's just the severity of what we talking about here. Yeah, and that's a situation I just can't overlook. You murdered my mama.
Yeah.
You was the motherfucker that threw the water bomb that killed my mama. So, no, I can't let that go. I can't let that slide. You gotta die.
Yeah. He said no more chances, man. WWE style.
I mean, if I got you by the balls and it's a wrap, and you in that shit with me, and it's just me and you, mano y mano, and you fuck.
Yeah.
And I know you fuck, and it's a wrap. Yeah, you gotta go. It wouldn't have been no hope for nobody. We'd have had to just go ahead and exit stage left. But
so with
how about you? How do you feel about it? You feel the total opposite? You feel like forgiveness is kind of what we need?
Well,
we need more of this?
I'm in a household, and that's why I was trying to get to as well. Like growing up with my grandma and just seeing how she moved throughout time is what I call it. And seeing how she interact with folks and how the forgiveness and knowing how people have done to her family, or any other things, and just to see how how it hasn't done anything to her, personally. Like it's not killing us, but it's definitely opening our mind to, on the different people that's out here that that you have to encounter to be able to, maneuver out here.
Right.
If you want to try to do business, or if you want to do stuff like this, if we want to let people come on the show, you got to know how to maneuver through those people going through that mistake, or going, through those introductions of a person that that you had to figure out and see how it is and see how many chances you gave them.
What's cool about the show so far is that we haven't ran into too many fake individuals. We ran into a couple, and not a lot. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's either you can shut your mouth and be eaten up by the self-guilt of what if, tomorrow, or you could be eaten up by the self-guilt of me not fucking with nobody, and then what if I would have been cool with everybody and then been on one accord and then, made more networking. So it's a pick your poison type thing to me.
It is, and I did preach that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be the motherfucker to turn the other cheek, and then you got to be the one to be like, well, damn, deep down inside, you really want to sock that motherfucker, but you wasn't true to yourself.
Yeah, you definitely got to.
You was trying to show an example of what to do.
No, you don't have to posture. I don't think you should.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we do need to start checking ourselves in the posture manners. Like, think we got to posture to it.
Break that down.
Posture to the next folk. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm a man. I know you're a man. I don't have to posture to to fight with you or get angry with you.
You don't need validation.
No, I definitely don't need that.
It is something to feel like they need validation because they're doing it in front of you.
If I needed validation, I would ask you.
No, but I'm saying that they need validation because they feel like they need to prove themselves to you for some reason.
I don't see why they would have to prove themselves to a person when you already.
already
out here.
But me and you done seen it here and there here recently, where motherfucker feel like they need to prove themselves.
I don't think they would see it that way. I mean, we look at it from the outside in.
Why would you trip then if you didn't feel like you needed to prove yourself? You feel me?
I feel you, man.
You feel me?
Yeah. Appreciate you, Shoot, man, for letting us know that it's up on Facebook, though.
Yeah.
I
you
feel
know
you,
what I'm saying? You feel me?
I feel you.
Why would you feel the need and so far this year, I done seen that happen on 2 different occasions where a motherfucker feel like they need to prove themselves. Hey, shout out to the real ones. That feel like they don't need to prove themselves to their homeboys. Yeah.
This ain't no shots at y'all, man, either. Come on, man.
Whatever.
Trey do say he on another level.
I really don't give a fuck.
Break it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that was on. I was on my smoke. That was my point, though. Is what I'm saying. Like, I was raised by my grandma, and she was along the line keeping the peace, and that's what I raised. You know, that's
but
what
sometimes you just gotta call it what it is.
I hear you.
And it is what it is, and some of it is some ridiculous shit, and it is what it is. If I feel like I need to prove myself to you, you know what I'm saying? I say that you my bro, then I'm fake. That's some bullshit, because I don't feel like I need to prove anything to my real fucking brother. I ain't got to prove nothing to Shoot.
Yeah, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know my ins, my outs. You know what? You know my pros, my cons. I ain't got shit to prove to you. That's it. I'm me.
I mean, I get it, man.
So you come with the intent that you got to prove something to me, then you fake. Yeah, there's some fake motherfuckers running around here, period. And once you expose yourself, I can't forgive you. I'm going to stand on it. I just can't forgive you, man. It is what it is. Once I get the wild hair, the wild notion that you not being solid, then what's the point of us fucking with each other? That's how people get hurt. So, trying to do that fake friend shit. And you know a motherfucker fuck boy, and you just won't call it what it is. He a fuck boy.
So what we breaking it all down to is that ghosting is happening in personal relationships.
Yes. And friendships. And business. Yes.
And
and ghosting happens.
So
yes.
it happens, and I was just trying to figure out.
Shit.
I was just asking, like, I understand the
shit,
I understand the business side of coming back. When I'll be really trying to understand if you give another person that you're not really invested in like that another chance.
In my point of view, you wasting time trying to make somebody else see how you see the world, and that's wasting time, bro. I don't got time to elaborate to every person that wasn't raised the way I was raised about you being a fuck individual. That's you. You've done that to yourself, bro. I don't got time for that. If somebody's got to elaborate to why you acting like you acting, and you making enemies to where you don't have to make enemies, and you going out your way to end up in prison, that's on you, man.
I can't make them decisions.
I can't make them decisions for you. There you go.
That's all up
shit,
to
you part ways and you exit stage left. I don't owe you no fucking elaboration about nothing. Shit.
So one of my questions I had up in here too was
being real.
What if they came and they tried to rectify the situation, even in the understanding manner of saying that they got where you was at?
I'd be a goddamn lie if I said it. I'm not gonna look at you the same way. I'm not. I'm not gonna look. It's done. It's done. I mean, yeah, we can shake hands and all this little kumbaya shit, but I'm not gonna look at you the same way. You're done. You're done. And everybody out there that's watching know that I'm telling the truth. You're not gonna look at that person the same way either.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's a wrap.
You showed your hand.
You showed your hand, man. And I don't know who you are no more.
Yeah.
I have no idea who that person is. You have played your hand and you're fucked. And I don't want to fuck with you no more. You outside the gate.
Damn. The light don't happen.
I don't do that to people. I don't do that to loved ones that I love. I'm solid as they come. I try to preach that to my children. Hopefully that whenever I'm dead and gone, that they carry that on in my name.
Yeah.
And you know, some people be like, man, your daddy was like that. Man, that'd be awesome. That's all I can ask for. But in the meantime, between time, man, I ain't got time to raise other people that wasn't raised like I was raised.
Well, just raising grown folks, period.
Well, I mean, some people will see that as them being raised, and it is what it is.
But
you know,
if we was looking at it in a positive manner, wouldn't you say that that's a community leaning on the community?
A community leaning on the community, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a community leaning on the community because you ain't got nobody to put a foot in your ass.
Yeah, but
you ain't got nobody in the household to rectify the situation. So you depending on the community to rectify the situation, and the community sometimes can't do that. And sometimes the motherfucker misses the lesson. Somebody put a foot in your ass, man.
Well, it's supposed to come from home.
It's supposed to come from home. That's some shit you're supposed to learn at home. Yeah, man. That's just, man, when people do fuck shit, man, you just gotta believe who they are. Ain't no backtracking. That's why how people end up getting hurt the second time. Because they think that people change and shit. They ain't gonna never change.
I always say, man, it always get worse too, and I don't be trying to like put that in a person's mind to like have they subconscious just playing off of that just by you telling that person. But I'm just saying, like, if the situation was already bad and then it's getting, you gonna try to stay in it and think you can fix it, it ain't gonna do nothing but get worse.
Yeah. Like if a motherfucker hit you, it's a wrap.
Yeah. That part of they self already was shown. Like
that's it.
What other part of them are you looking to see after that?
Yeah, that's it. They have shown their hand. I don't care if they was drunk or whatever.
And this is to the abusers, all that, man.
You know?
We don't condone none of that.
Nah, hell nah. I think you're a punk bitch if you putting your hands on a female.
We don't have to posture
or a woman. I'm sorry, but yeah, you know, if you out here and you beating up women, you know, especially ones that look like my sister and my mama, then yeah, you a little bitch. And I ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. You just can't control yourself.
I do preach, man. Taking them back to how we was taught, and doing that walk away and killing them with silence.
Yeah, I mean,
or not with my presence.
Yeah, I mean, well, like I said, my papa always taught me, man, if you feel like you need to hit a woman, it's time to exit stage left. You don't need to be in that relationship no more. I don't give a good goddamn how far the cat is or whatever. Yeah, it's time to go and get up out of there. The walk away game got to be real strong because it ain't no coming back now. It's a wrap. Yeah. It's a wrap. Especially if y'all didn't went to the point to where you need to put physical hands on each other.
I didn't even expect for ghosting to go this far.
What, this?
Yeah.
Ghosting is deep. Because we ain't even touched ghosted on a professional level, to where you at work and you ghost the people because you could ghost somebody at work. Mm-hmm. You know, somebody you was going to lunch with every other day, and they do some fuck shit at work. Like I got a boss right now, and then the boss is like, you know, every now and then we cool, but every now and then when we around people, this motherfucker want to act like my boss. If you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I get want to show who he is, man. On that skin.
Man, I ghost your ass.
This ain't no skin. This ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna do it.
And that's usually where you end up having bad relationships.
Yeah. Well, people trying to show something that they really shouldn't be showing. Like show yourself that you was just showing behind closed doors with me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had this dude, and I was at OU Medical, and you know. And the dude was going through some marital problems at home and shit, and the motherfucker pulled some semi, you know what I'm saying, questionable shit at work. And I was like, hey, bro, you need to stay the fuck away from me.
For real?
Yeah.
You had to tell him?
I had to tell him that.
You had to tell him to go ahead. Step back, man.
Yeah, man, because I ain't with that funny shit. You know what I'm saying?
What was he trying to bring, some Chauncey shit?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, man. Some of them was out there, man.
Yeah.
I need you to come watch.
Nah, bro.
Watch me. Yeah. I'll be trying to keep it clean on this motherfucker. It be hard. We want to spit the isms out there.
Yeah. But it is what it is, man. It's just some people you can't fuck with and some people you can fuck with, man. I really appreciate the ones that's solid.
Yeah.
And real recognize real, man. Like, you know, Like you know whenever you fucking with somebody that's a real individual and you the more that you're hip to what you're looking at, the more that you appreciate solid individuals, man. And you can weed out the fake ones. You know what I mean?
And to
all
the
day long.
To the ones just coming in, man, we talking about ghosting, man. And as it's been broke down in many ways, man, it's like a spider web.
It's deep.
It's getting deeper, man.
It's deep.
It ain't done.
Yeah, you got professions, you got relationships.
And then you get to friendships.
And then you got the friendships. And like I said, man, you're not wrong for ghosting no fucking body under my book. Nah. If you feel like it don't sit right with your spirit, you ain't gotta hang with that mean girl that's fucking with you.
Yeah.
Or peer pressuring you into some shit. You ain't gotta fuck with them.
I don't get it anyway.
Especially if they just did that shit out the blue.
Yeah. I don't get them doing that. Yeah, that out the blue ass shit.
Like they hang with somebody
solid, new, for a minute,
a long time. Yeah,
and then you out of the blue, you just come.
Where they fucking with somebody that they ain't used to fucking with.
Yeah,
or somebody that's new to the table or something, and then I gotta. Some people get out of pocket, man, and they don't stay in character.
I'm trying to get the other person to pick a side,
right?
To gang up and be on some bullshit.
Yeah. But still, you just showed your fucking hand. Now, I can't fuck with you no more.
Those are the ones that I would say I want to go ahead and cut ties with, because I ain't with that, that negative shit, man.
Right.
Like, I ain't trying to scheme.
Like you got some friends that are side with the other buddy just based off what the motherfucker is telling you about somebody else. Just to show that allegiance. There's very few or very seldom people that'll sit there and then go, man, that's my dude though, man. I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It take a solid motherfucker for them to go back and then go like, man, but that's my guy, man. Yeah. I still fuck with him, even though regardless of what you saying, I still fuck with my guy though, man. That's my G, man. Yeah. You're not really gonna see that a lot from everybody else.
That's that real brotherhood though, man. That's that shit we grew up off of though. You get what I'm saying? Because man, we was damn near birth off of this shit. I mean, me and you was.
Right.
First grade, me and D. Fifth, sixth grade,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. I mean, like D is a solid motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be the type to be like, man, hey, look, man, I know how you feel about it. I mean, even to us. Yeah. I know how you feel about it, but man, that's still my guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate it too.
Because that means you're a solid motherfucker regardless of what it is. Yeah. This is just your standpoint and your viewpoint on shit. Yeah. And I gotta appreciate that at the end of the day, because you a man leaning on your own opinion.
And then it goes back to my point by saying that we can't do that to our friends and make them make the choice to ghost with us.
No, and man, a lot of dudes be doing that shit. Like, man, whenever you bring up like that you in a gang or something, and you running with some personal problems or something, you didn't introduce your gang to this problem now. Yeah. Man, handle that shit like a fucking man, do that shit by yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody gotta know that you ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
When that interaction
or that you trying to bring your bros into nothing. Like, man, don't involve them into your shit.
Yeah, when that interaction happened, you wasn't there to help me through it. You started that on your own, so go ahead and finish it on your own.
There you go. Yeah, you ain't gotta bring nobody else. I mean, the only motherfucker that talk about them being in a gang or whatever, man, and they run into the problem is a coward.
Man.
Why the fuck you involving them into your shit?
That's why I keep on. I try to be silent about the cowards, man. But we got to speak up. That's what makes us cowards, man.
I'm just kind of like I said.
You got to speak
that's
up.
Just part of ghosting. That's the reason why y'all ass get ghosted.
Yeah,
it's because you acting like a little bitch.
You won't speak up.
Yeah,
and I think that women should. And man, I don't want nobody to keep saying that. And this is gonna be one of my real names.
I mean, well, women most definitely go through this like more than males anyway.
You think that men is ghosting women more than women is ghosting men?
Men is ghosting women more than women is ghosting men?
Yeah.
Nah, hell no. Women is always
I thought that's where I was.
Nah, I mean, shit, you could be doing everything right, out with a woman and shit goes your ass for nothing just because your ass didn't have the right shoes on. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I went through that at school.
I mean, just because she was hungry and wants some Red Lobster for the night or something. I mean, something crazy. Well, I didn't game this nigga out of Red Lobster. And you can be doing everything right.
I went through that in school, and shout out to you. You know who you is. And look how life is now is all I gotta say. And I don't even know how your life is going, but I'm just saying, like, if you could look back and be like, damn, I'm tripping on the motherfucking shoes. And look what the hell we got tripping on now.
Damn, I struck a nerve with that one.
You know
Oh, damn, I can't do
I've been through some shit, man, in my life.
I'm about to say, damn, so that really happened before?
Man, when we was in school, somebody tried to say something about a nigga's shoes.
So what was wrong with your shoes? What?
I guess they wasn't Jordan enough for her.
Oh.
And you know, I ain't never really been on no Jordan type shit, man. Even as a kid.
And damn, say you didn't have the MJs on.
I ain't had the J's on, so I guess I wasn't up to the par. So I was like, all right, you know, I don't talk to them to this day, you know. I mean, that's something that Scorpio shit, though.
Yeah.
Like Lil Boosie said, we unforgivable.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know, you had your chance, though. And shout out to the ones I gave multiple chances that I shouldn't. Just like we talking about on this ghosting shit.
Man, that's what I say, man.
You got more of a person that you should have.
How do you feel now after giving people multiple chances, knowing that you shouldn't have given multiple chances?
I kind of touched on the last podcast too when I said that I seen.
Well, what'd you say?
I said I seen that a girl that I did get on, you know, out in public. It didn't look like she was married or nothing like that, but it was just like her appearance looked like she was a little stressed out. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like I dodged a bullet with that one.
Like, why you feel like you dodged a bullet?
I mean, cause yeah, you stressed out for some other reason, man. I'm
you feel like
not the cause.
You felt like you was gonna get wrapped up in that?
Probably so.
Damn.
That's what usually happens. And come on, you can't say a nigga ain't been through that. I'll say our brother. Shout out to Keisha, man, fixing our lingo, man. Shout out to Keisha, man, trying to help us fix our lingo. You think a brother ain't went through that before?
Yeah. Of course.
Come on now.
Of course. But damn, you know, that's how you felt though, huh?
That's how I felt about it.
How you feel about this, Pop?
It ain't really never happened in here. He ain't had to ghost nobody coming up.
Yeah, he did.
I don't have those problems.
Yeah,
you know, now you don't have these problems. I'm talking about back in the day you had these problems, though.
Yeah, I've been married since I was 20.
Look.
So before you was 20, you never had these problems with ghosting somebody?
I was a square, man. Nobody liked me. Nobody liked me.
People was ghosting him.
I'm talking about like just not like just relationships. I'm talking about like friendship wise too. Like people that you know.
Oh man, I kept friends, very limited.
Like some of you had to show them, like, I can't take you on to this next part of my life.
I don't fuck with people. You know this. You know I don't fuck with people.
Yeah.
Damn.
My mama had to point out one time that most married men or men that's getting into serious relationships is they tend to be more on the side of the woman's family and get away from their family or their friends and doing all that because of you really taking on a different life.
Yeah. Because that's your family now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you the king of that castle now. So and she interacts a lot with her family and she wants her man to be present. So yeah, you're gonna be at a lot of family functions that pertain to her family.
So you got to ghost your own family.
I wouldn't say you have to ghost your own family. I feel like it is what it is with your own family.
But why won't we call it what it is though?
Because you're supposed to be the one that's leading. My bad.
You good, brother?
Yeah, you. My fault. I keep on trying to shit, relax.
You trying to get comfortable over this job.
But I mean, you're supposed to be the man of the family. You're supposed to be leading. So they're gonna want you to lead to their functions as well as yours too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to head up your own family functions. But that's on you. It's not on her. You see what I'm saying? You can always use the excuse of she's making me go. But now you got to go your damn self for your own family. It's a totally different story.
So you talking about putting your foot down, saying I'm going.
Of course.
And them not telling you you're not going because of you making me feel this type of way because you're not going with me to my family and all that.
Correct. You going to have to step up and say we're going to this family function. This is family. I mean, I'm putting this in a priority check. Just like you got to make it a priority. Go see your family whenever they get older.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go make it a priority to go see your dad when they get older. You gotta make it a priority to go see your mom when they get older.
How do you look
or your grandma when they dying? You know that.
How do you look at those folks, you know, that's trying to separate you?
I feel like that's some pimp shit right
doing.
there. I feel like you just automatically on some pimp shit whenever you trying to take somebody away from their family and isolate them away from their tribe, because you supposed to be a part of the tribe. You're not supposed to be trying to isolate them from their tribe.
I mean, because say you was dating somebody for 4 years, y'all was together and all that, and they just don't want to. They keep trying to not have you around your family.
Yeah, that ain't right. I feel like overall there's a method to the madness on there, and there's clearly an agenda. You know what I'm saying? And you got to get to the root of that agenda, because the shit ain't gonna never be right if you trying to separate somebody from their tribe. Period.
Yeah.
Or you feel like you need to be at every fucking family function. That's toxic as hell too. Like, man, you can let people go and then be with they people without you being around all the damn time.
Yeah,
There's some people that just like stay on the motherfucker's hip just because they want to see what they doing, or scared that they cheating on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Or have something
that's
to argue
toxic.
about
All right,
later
that's
on.
toxic shit.
And say, why was you over there kicking it with them like that? You don't ever dance with me like that. Why you over there dance with them like that?
Right. And
Some
it's like
simple
different.
ass shit. And that's where it go back to what I was saying, that you gotta damn sure pick your battle, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff that you try to put the other person through, man, you got to step back and think about logic. Like, am I logically putting this out there for a person to have to process themselves?
Yeah, I mean, well, you just got to make the decision that you want to choose peace. And for the toxic motherfuckers that keep on wanting to choose war, you got to recognize the company that you're keeping around. You know what I mean? And some people you got to let go. Everybody can't go, man, like Nipsey said. Shit's for real.
You see how they got him, man?
Yeah, they got him because he was speaking truth.
Yeah.
I mean, if I got to die behind speaking truth and kill me every time, shit, it is what it is. I can't go to sleep being fake.
There's a lot of people.
Like I said, I'm not finna go home and have a conversation with myself. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel.
Want to live in that world where they want to stay asleep. They don't want to know.
That ain't my concern, though.
Really,
and that's the reason why we always going to have enemies and heroes. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where you got to push people.
You got
out
to
of
decide
your
on which
circle.
side of the fence you on.
Because
sometimes the enemy might look like the hero if you look at their point of view and it makes sense to you. You know what I'm saying? Period. Killmonger might have made sense to a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah, that makes sense. Fuck them. We're going to war.
He was trying to take his family.
Yeah.
You know, he was going after his rightful oath.
That too.
You know?
That too. He was going for his rightful oath, but at the same time, he was wanting to go to war with the world, and they had technologically the technological advances to do it. So why not? And some people around the world feel that way. Like if you had some shit to put a foot on somebody's neck and change the course of history throughout time, would you do it? Some people feel like, yeah, I would. I'll press the red button. And some people say, nah, I don't want the Martin Luther King approach. I want to keep the peace.
You saying if a person had a red button and
some people are pressed it, some people wouldn't.
They presented it out there. This is your one chance for you to see how to mold the world.
Right.
And you think you can handle it so much better.
Right.
They would push that.
And some people wouldn't.
And you think they would put themselves right at the top too, Bill Gates type shit.
You would have to, because you'd be the one to see the vision, right? So it'd all be on you after that.
So then it's still tyranny.
Of course it is. That's the reason why you end up with dictators like you end up with dictators, because they seen a fault in the world, and then they thinking through their mind of how the vision should be, and it's not appealing to the other person that's looking at the vision for them.
So then we followers then.
To a certain standpoint, you are. That's all voting is anyway. You just following somebody that's speaking the right shit that correlates with what you believe in. Is it not? Isn't that what voting is?
Man,
You voting on somebody that fits your ideology?
Well, but they putting out lies though, man.
What you mean that they putting their lies?
you
I mean,
way
'cause
out in the water, man.
Huh?
I mean, you way out in the water. It's that shit. I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm thinking about it, and I don't trust either one. People who are military and all that shit,
Shot pop shot, by the way.
They would turn on you, and then the motherfucker that's the Martin Luther King will get you killed with that.
With the ideology that he's trying to push.
I mean, it's y'all are way out there, man. On what y'all talking about. This is not ghosting. Y'all,
it went way somewhere else.
the shit y'all talking about is. I'm thinking about it, and like I say, a military motherfucker will get you killed being over military because you just can't charge up on everybody.
Yeah, you can't run up. Yeah, you can't just fight the whole world.
And a pacifist dude going, we can make peace with these motherfuckers, will get you killed because you can't make peace with everybody.
Right. I totally agree. Yeah, you get.
So you got to find your medium, and I don't know.
But we talking about from a voting standpoint of view, which like don't people vote with the person that aligns with their ideology?
Yes, because you're trying to find that medium.
Right.
And what I was saying is, don't it be a lie because you don't really see them actively doing what they promised you doing.
Yeah, all politicians lie. They have to.
So
they have to tell you what you want to hear.
So why keep going for that? I mean, what's your
alternative? That's like black people. I heard a lot of black people on Twitter go, "Don't vote for the Democrats because they ain't did shit for you. They ain't did shit for black people." And you know what? Basically, that's true. But your alternative is you don't vote, and the other motherfucker don't like you at all. That's what I keep saying. When you give me a plan for the motherfuckers that don't like you at all, that want to take all of your shit, then I'll listen to you. But until then, all you telling me is don't vote. And let what they say is we've survived them before. I don't want to go through that again. So if I gotta listen to this motherfucker lie, but I know he's not my problem. He basically, the motherfuckers that I vote for are the enemies of the motherfuckers I don't like. So the enemies, what is it? The enemies of my enemy is my friend. Yeah. That's basically what it is. Let them two niggas go off and fuck with each other and leave me the fuck alone. Because a lot of shit, the motherfuckers that I vote for, I don't necessarily agree with. It's a whole bunch of shit that they espouse. I was listening to some motherfuckers today. And I was like,
I don't be knowing what the fuck they be got.
You're not even listening to nothing that I'm saying.
But there's a name I be seeing.
Yeah, but the other motherfuckers, they off the chart. I can't trust them at all. And I keep saying that I'm a Democrat. If the Republicans ever put up a motherfucker that I could deal with,
you'd be Republican.
I would vote Republican in a heartbeat. Because there's a lot of shit the Dems do. They do that pacifist shit, and that pacifist shit is gonna get me fucked up. Yeah. You know, I would vote Republican, but for right now, the niggas that the Republicans fuck with, I can't trust. They don't like me. They don't like me at all. No matter if I vote for them or not. Their main goal is to make sure my power is negated.
There you go.
So, that's what you have to do in that shit. That's why I say the shit y'all talking about.
Yeah, it's
way out there.
Yeah, we done got a little off topic. Way off topic. Probably brought it back home, though.
There you go.
Hey, man. But yeah, ghosting, man.
So hopefully that answers your question. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how the people see the world right now, man.
That's how I see it.
Especially on this side of town. God damn it. Ain't no forgiveness. Don't fuck with me.
Well, I feel like we was outnumbered in that sense anyway. You ain't gonna really be able to do nothing anyway.
You keep saying that, and that's not true.
Well, I'm saying because you already in a white state.
That's not true. If black people really got their shit together and thought as a conscious group, you vote Republican, but you would pick. There are Republicans you can deal with, but the vast majority of Republicans, the way the system is set up, you got to play all this chess shit. And it's definitely chess, it's not checkers. You got to do all this thinking. There are Republicans that we can vote for that would help the whole community out. But they'll never get the vote of the rest of the Republicans because they know those motherfuckers would help us. So they call them rhinos, they call them all kind of names. That's why, oh man, I don't even want to don't get me started on this shit. What you're saying is not exactly correct. And a lot of black people think like that, and they go, we're in this white state, my vote don't count. But you can flip this motherfucker if we all thought as a conscience and we went out and picked the motherfuckers that would help us. They'd still be Republican.
So you talking about like in the Obama election?
Yeah.
The same type of shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of motherfuckers we can pick. I know some Republicans I would vote for in a heartbeat if they could get the positions that they need to get. But they can't get them because those other people, I ain't gonna say white, those other people won't vote for them. So they're kind of in the vote with me. They sit there looking at me like this.
They help with the Obama shit.
We fucked.
Yeah, damn.
Amen.
So, but what you're saying is not true. If we thought as a conscious group and got the right information, yeah, we can make moves. We can move like an army, and we can change a whole bunch of shit.
We at the 1 hour mark, y'all.
I don't see. I'm trying to see where it started at. What happened at?
Huh?
I'm trying to see where it started at. What happened at? Not at the conscious part, but where did it start with? Where did it start with it? What happened at?
It starts with shit like this.
Like what?
Just like this podcast. I've heard black people.
Y'all see, we didn't went down the rabbit hole, y'all.
Right, you done went down the rabbit hole. I've heard black people say it before. I know a black dude when I was a kid. And I mean, when I was a kid, his name was Tony Bryant. He was a Republican, but he wouldn't be invited to no Republican shit. He wasn't invited to Republican shit back then because he was pro-black. But he was saying you need to don't fuck with these Dems because they on some other shit that ain't for us, that ain't helping us. You know what I mean? And he was like, we need separate lines, blah, blah, blah.
So,
you can see I gotta be talking now.
well, I just say I got one question.
Great show, yeah, great show.
If we did all come together in a conscious manner, what would the first thing you think that everybody should do?
Money.
Get their money together.
Yeah. $5.
Everybody put their money together.
$5. You see it every day with GoFundMe. $5. Motherfuckers, we been making motherfuckers rich with $5. And $5 don't fuck with nobody. You throw away $5 going to McDonald's because you don't know what the fuck McDonald's gonna give you.
How do you get those black folks to trust the person that they're giving the $5 to?
It's a conscious thing, man. You got to be able to depend.
I know you got a show. You gotta be transparent about everything.
Yeah, and you would think a motherfucker that gives a shit wouldn't give a fuck about being transparent.
Yeah, you gotta be transparent about everything. Just so you set up that trust factor.
Yeah, you would think somebody that cares wouldn't give a shit about being transparent. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Right. If I really was into fucking with that shit, I'd put it on webpage. This nigga gave me $5. This nigga gave me $5. Damn, I'm saying nigga. This person gave me $5. This person gave me $5.
Trying to do better, y'all. Trying to do better, man.
Here's what we got. This is what we need to do. And man, you can buy land. You can buy businesses. You know, I'm always in my head.
Come
on now.
Y'all got me fucked up.
Nah,
we got you fucked up? Wow.
Yeah, y'all got me fucked up because I don't want to talk about this.
Damn, man, got you fucked up. God damn.
It's way off. It's way off of what y'all doing. But black people as a whole can move to one city, Spencer, Bowley, somewhere, take that motherfucker over, have your own police. The only thing about that is if we all in one spot,
it's easier for them.
Yes, that. And the other thing is you still got to travel. You got to go through those spots.
To get to...
And you don't have no power there no more because all your power is now invested in your one spot.
Yeah.
But you can have your own police, your own.
Why you gotta leave Bankhead?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Why you gotta leave Bankhead?
To build your own.
It's a lot into it. You know, that's like, I wish, whatchamacallit, Aaron Magruder would get his show on the air where he was talking about what would have happened if we took over 3 states in the South and we became our own country. You wouldn't have to leave. You would have all your shit right there. I don't know. Fuck.
Pop say, I gotta get him fucked up, man.
Fuck, man. Fuck. Y'all, leave me alone. Go on about your show.
What would that look like?
Show over, man. It's been an hour.
Hey, man, the shot Facebook. I just want to tell y'all too, man. Y'all should have been on Big O, man. If y'all think that this wasn't nothing for y'all,
Right.
you got to go to Big O, or even chime in on the YouTube.
Man, the YouTube page, man. Hey, hit that like, leave a comment. Most definitely hit the subscribe
But
button.
that's a show we need to do.
What?
We need to do the Aaron Magruder show about if we had those states down in the South.
Can you write a skit?
No, we need to talk about it.
Oh,
Well, that's what y'all want to do.
yeah, man. Hey.
One of these days we need to do what if.
A what if?
And we need to lay it all
A
out.
what if
for
episode?
And have what it'll look like.
Mm-hmm.
3 states.
But see, that kind of go with my code episode.
Yeah, that you was talking about move to. Yeah, and you was talking about building all that up when we all move off of one code. And you was talking about moving to one place, and or even sending money down to one place and not have be here and doing that.
Somebody,
My African initiation.
Yeah, somebody on Twitter had brought it up about we take over 3 states down south, give us our reparations, and we become our own shit. White folks.
3 states enough for us?
Yeah.
Man, if you had 3 states, 3 states would be bold.
It's only like what 40 million black people in the United States.
He just gave all 3 to just number, but
you take over Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. They all on the port. They get in the Gulf.
Damn.
You got your own ships.
I don't think they're gonna give up the port though, man.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think they're gonna give up that, man.
But
they still got other states. They can fill with the port.
They're not gonna. The port is too much money and export
black people
import.
want to know fuck African bullshit that they doing in Africa.
Yeah.
Dang. Cause I follow some people that live in Africa on Twitter, and they talk about their leaders, man. A lot of them don't even live in Africa. They over in Switzerland somewhere. Got one white chick. They all, it's fucked up. They just taking the money and leaving.
Damn.
Taking the money up out of the country.
We wasn't on no fuck
it.
shit, man. Yeah. But yeah, we need to do that one day.
Hey man, would it be wrong for us to do one of those say the children thing and where you come and $5? What you talking about?
I don't know.
What you mean? What you talking about? What?
I don't know if I want to go too much further.
Why not?
One of them, would you help them? One of them African kids that had for $5 a week.
You know how you do that?
What?
You got to take some of your own money and do something and make it transparent.
And then let everybody come on in.
And then say, we could do more of this with help. And then you gotta,
but see, that's still being transparent though.
Yeah,
right.
You gotta do it, and then people will trust you.
And it's that non-profit type shit.
Yeah. But the thing is to get people to trust you. If they trust you, they'll do it. I mean, like I said,
it can't be non-profit, man. Because shit, once you start throwing in 501(c)(3)s and shit, man, you start working with the government. People just don't trust you no more.
But that's what you have to do.
Yeah, you gotta go through that channel, man.
I mean, you think?
Yeah, because if you don't, then you're just collecting money, and they're gonna take half of it.
Yeah.
If we all chipped in money, then they just gonna take half of it.
If I put up a 501(c), 1 million people gave me $5, $5 million bucks, government gonna say,
yeah, we
you're
got
not no damn price. You're not.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. You're inviting them into your business savvy. What I'm saying is that if you ran it like a regular LLC, yeah, you're gonna have to pay the taxes. Yeah, you're gonna be taxed on shit.
Then you have to be a 501c.
But no, you don't have to be a 501c. No, you don't. You can run that shit like a LLC. You can run that shit like an S corp. You can do exactly like that. You can have a treasurer. You can have a board, and you can. Yeah, of course you can pay them taxes. Yes, but if you go through a 501c, you're giving them a list of everything that you have to accommodate for them to be able to give you money. You're getting spoon fed through the government. Who's gonna trust that program? I'm not.
You're gonna have to break that down for me. Because
if you're a 501c, you have to report what you're doing to the government.
You're not,
that's how you get money from them.
If you're not, and you're collecting money, you have to tell them what you're collecting the money for, who the money's going to.
Yes.
And the purpose, and they're going to want half of it.
Yeah, but you have more control of your shit.
Yes, you do, but they want that money.
You have more control of your shit. It's ran like a legitimate business.
Won't be able to.
You're not getting money from the government. There's a lot of people that if you're a 501c, you're getting money from the government.
That's not necessarily
and they don't,
true. There's some people that don't get money from the government.
Okay. I'm just telling you, if you instantly bring a 501c, I'm instantly turned off if we talking about some unification shit.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mitchell.
Nah, you good, man.
I'm sorry. Sorry to all the people listening. I'm sorry.
You want to close that, bro?
Nah, hell no.
Hey man, on that ghosting shit, man, all we was just really trying to bring up on is that
so we don't went all around the world.
Yeah, you know how we do sometimes, man. You like the song, all around the world, man.
All around the world. Man.
So man, on that ghosting shit, man, you know we sometimes ghost people because we get that vibe or that feeling, man, that it ain't what it might seem, or we was just doing things just because we want to fit into this crowd or this look, you know. And as my boy Trey say, ain't no coming back from it, man. You did it for a reason, so go ahead and stick with that.
Stand on it.
Stand on that 10 toes down. And what Pop said, those damn Republicans.
Those damn Republicans.
I can't stand it.
He can't stand it.
I can't stand it. They fuck up everything.
Those damn Republicans.
But man, shout out to YouTube, man. Shout out to Big O, man. Shout out to Facebook, man. I know we had a little bit of technical difficulties coming.
Yeah, I'm
man.
sorry about that.
Nah, man, we are unit up in this Jones, man. You know what I'm saying? But on that note,
wasn't listo?
Yeah.
No?
No? Yeah, we wasn't ready, man. We wasn't ready, y'all. We wasn't ready.
Got any more comments?
Huh?
Got any more comments for you, Sean?
No. The Slay said it sounds about right.
Sound about right.
Yeah. Cedric Williams said facts.
Facts on facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. Talk to him.
That's about it, man. It's been one of them shows, y'all, man. I knew this. I didn't know. I thought ghosting was gonna be on what I was on.
But ghosting is so in depth, my brother.
I didn't know though. You woke me up to so much more, man.
So in depth.
You woke me up to so much more.
You gotta talk about all of the ghosting and what entails in ghosting.
So I didn't know I was doing
fuck
it
with everybody.
in different areas too, man.
Don't
So that's
fuck with everybody.
That's what I was trying to really bring to the table.
We don't fuck with no 501c.
And on that note, it's your boy Dirty.
I'm trying.
And we